Caitlin. This is Callie. And today, I am very dizzy. So, it looks like today will be a rest day because I woke up very dizzy. I started to fall over. Woke up at about 7:30 this morning to help with my puppy. Then I got to go back to sleep while my dad watched my puppy. Because she didn't want to go to sleep yet. And I woke back up with Callie and I went to sit up and I fell back down. And so since then I've been really dizzy, but my mom thinks it's vertigo, and she knows quite a bit about vertigo because she's had it multiple times. So she thinks it might be, but it's a Saturday, and so my doctors aren't open. So my parents said if I'm still not feeling well come Monday, then they're going to get me an appointment in with my pediatrician. But I ate something that helped a bit, but I also figured out when my mom was talking about, her doctor once gave her these little patches that you put by your ear that kind of help with the motion, like that. And I remembered my brother gave me a motion sickness bracelet because I get motion sick sometimes in the car when I'm not feeling well from my currents. So I tried that, and I think that helps a little bit, but I'm not allowed to do that much today. So right now, Callie and I are just kind of chilling, thinking about looking for Harry Potter because I'm bored, but this is what we're doing today. I never intended this to be like this. I wanted to do some training with Callie. I wanted to, I can't remember what I was going to say. I wanted to clean my room a bit. Yeah, baby! Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix is on ABC Family. I mean, Freeform. I like ABC Family still. So, Callie and I are currently just kind of chilling. She's a little hectic. You might be wondering what this is. This wire thingy. That would be for my remote control truck. Because right now, Callie and I are playing with it. Because I'm teaching her to get on my bed. Because she sees it and then she jumps on my bed. So, oops, sorry, I keep whacking you in the face with it. And so, fun! But, I had plans for today. Looks like they're not happening. Hopefully I'll feel better tomorrow, but no, I'll go to the doctor on Monday. But I'm hoping I'll feel better, because, if I lie on my back, I get really dizzy. But right now I can lie on my stomach, so that's pretty good. And I have to move fairly slowly when I move, sit up or walk. So, fun. Where are you going, Callie? She just crawled up and is lying on my pillow. Woo! I almost said fun again, but I've said it so many times. What else has happened in my world right now? Mostly just been dealing with dizzy spells, I guess you could say, where I've almost fainted for the past couple weeks. Got a little puppy that's lying down next to me. Callie's a good girl. But I had planned to do more than I actually am doing today. I'm kind of sad about that. But I'm watching Harry Potter, and that's fun. I love watching Harry Potter. My sister and I went on a little spree yesterday, shopping spree. My parents sent us out to do some errands for them, but we went over to they gave us our mom's credit card, and my sister and I are very responsible with it. But then we started seeing stuff we liked at Target. That's where it all began. So, my sister and I got some nice face masks because our faces keep breaking out. And so, my nose did not feel nice, so we got some nice face masks to try. Then we got a giant, I don't know if they have them at Targets near you guys or if there are any Targets near you guys, but they have these giant pumpkin candy things. And so we got one for my mom because she saw it last time we were there and regretted not buying it. So we got it for her. But then my sister and I walked by the makeup section. I have 2 new lipsticks because they're really nice. And I also got a nail polish. It kind of looks black. It's hard to see, but in the picture, it's in certain lights it's dark blue, like a TARDIS blue, and then in certain lights it's dark purple, and then it also kind of looks black. So it's really awesome though, and I love it. But we did that. My dad gave us permission. He said that he felt that we were gonna get extras anyway. He expected, since we haven't gone to go on an adventure in a while. But because he said that, we went to the mall to get Annie M's pretzels. We got 4 of them and ate all the evidence. We didn't count on the fact that my dad could access and look at the purchases while we were out. And so we also went to Bath and Body Works, and I got a new hand lotion. It's called Vampire Blood, and I love the smell, so I also got a candle in that scent and hand sanitizer. I got a lot of hand sanitizer. I'm addicted to those hand sanitizers. But so we did that. That was fun. Then we went over to Walmart. Did what we had to. We had to rush back to the Walmart in where we are because of the fact that we had to get my mom's prescription, and we didn't realize that they were closing in an hour, so we had to zoom back. We were 40 minutes away. We weren't sure if we would make it. We made it, and we got everything we needed. But I was so sneaky. I was like, we ate all the evidence. We ate the pretzel evidence. We were like, my dad's not gonna notice. And we came inside, and lo and behold, my father was sitting on the couch with my puppy, and he had the bank side up so he could look at the bank account and the purchases. He had it up on his tablet. We were caught. Now, we never get to rebel or anything because our parents are pretty good with that kind of thing. They'll let us do pretty good. They don't let us do whatever we want, but they're like, okay, if we wanted to dye our hair or something like that, they're pretty good with that. But so my dad said this wasn't very rebellious, but he thought it was very funny, and I'm like, dang it. He was watching what we bought. He kept seeing stuff being added. It's like, why? It's like, dang. But it was funny. I'm tired. I want to sleep. My puppy's asleep next to me. Woo woo. Kind of craving candy right now. But I just had a Reese's peanut butter cup. I kinda want candy still. I don't know what to do. What was I gonna say? Callie shoved her nose up my armpit, under my armpit, and all of a sudden she just started whacking my leg with her tail. And I looked at it, and she looked at me, and then got back into a nice comfy position. It's so cute. My little puppy. Okay, and so I haven't shown you guys this, but our local pet store has these really nice dog bones, and they're bigger ones are $7, and they're for the big dogs. They're treat bones, that's what I call them. But we've gotten the we got the mini versions, which were about this big, really short. We got them from the time we got Callie, a week after we got her. We went there and we found these, and it's supposed to be to give dogs. It's really good for little puppies because it gives them the nutrition sometimes they're lacking, and it's kind of like a supplement. But you still feed them, but it gives them a little snack. And this is what the big one looks like. Kind of smells like bacon almost, but not quite. It's something like that, but it's very nice. I don't want to try it. I'm not gonna try it because it's made for dogs, but it's all this stuff, and this is what she does to it. but it's kind of worn down right now, but before it was just straight across like that. But it's made with like lamb's milk and a bunch of other nutrients. I can't remember because it's a list that's there. I don't have it on hand. But it's like, it's really nice. And this one was $7, and it's actually cheaper than the big ones we have to get my wines, because we have to get them. Let me see if I can find it. I can't find the one bone, but it's a really big bone. It's like heavy duty, because we have to get them for my wines because they chew through the little bones so quickly. And by the way, I just mean like the regular white bones. And so we got, where did I put it? We got this bone though for Callie, and my dog Cole, he keeps stealing it. It wasn't as like, it was before, it was like just a few little grooves in this, and it looks exactly like this. But then my dog Cole got a hold of it, he snuck into my room and stole it, and this is what happened. Callie has enjoyed it, I think, though, because Cole already made some grooves into it for her. But we're thinking about going back and getting my other dogs some of these, because it doesn't hurt them to have the nutrients. And Callie loves it, though, and they're very nice. I don't know if it's just this place. I think so, because they bake them themselves, or they make them, but it's pretty cool. So Callie loves that. That's one of her favorite bones. And then what else? Oh yeah, my police public call box sign. I am tired today. Hi, tired, I'm Dad. It's like, does anybody else have a parent that does that? Dad or mom or like that? That makes the famous dad jokes? Because I've grown up that way. My dad always makes them. It's like, I'll be like, I'm hungry. Nice to meet you, hungry. I thought you were Caitlin. I've started, though, to throw them back at him, though, so that's fun. Callie, what's wrong, baby? She's just staring at me. Okay. Sorry. Okay, that's Callie. Now I will show you what my truck looks like. Okay. Alright. So that was my Jeep, and I actually had been that had actually been a gift to me, because my grandfather, well, he was kind of like step grandfather, but I consider him my real grandfather. But he had passed away when I was around 11, I believe, 10 or 11, and so growing up, he would always like let me play with it in their driveway, and that was always very fun. And he had said that I could have it one day for a birthday present, because he couldn't use it anymore because he was older, and he had like I think he had arthritis. He had problems with his knees, things like that, so he really couldn't play with it that much, but he would always let me play with it. And so that was a very fun memory, and he passed away, and then they were like working on, my grandmother was going to move to like live closer to my aunt, and so they're many states away in like Florida, but that's where they were at the time. They're not there anymore. But so they said, I had asked them about it because I mentioned about what my grandfather did, and so they said that I could have the truck, and so I got it as kind of like, this is, I think, one of the only things I really picked out. This is what I picked out from him, and so I love it, and so it's very fond memory, and I do still play with it. Not often because it's difficult to, like, I have a rock driveway, so I can't really play with it in my driveway, and then I sometimes take it to a park, but still not really that often, but I mostly play with it in my room, and so that's fun, but yeah. I'm tired. I'm tired and dizzy. And my hair is a mess. Yeah. I wish I was more entertaining for you guys today, but sometimes this happens with chronic illnesses. It's the life of a chronically ill person. Some days you'll be fine, and some days you're not. Thankfully, I'm not really feeling any pain from my Crohn's, but I can tell it's getting closer that I need my treatment. I think I still have to schedule it. But the place I go, like Daymed, they will get me in whenever I need it, and they'll find me. They'll squeeze me in, so I have to call on Monday to schedule my appointment. But I have to get my treatment, I think, in like 2-3 weeks. Early October at some point, I think. I can't remember exactly, but gotta get that. But I can tell I'm slowly starting to feel the tiredness from that, and also my iron deficiency, because I'm very anemic, because I'm not supposed to be this pale exactly. I get very tan in the sun, so it's not really that way, but my problem is that I am very iron deficient, because I do not like beef. So growing up, I never ate beef. I only ate chicken and sometimes turkey. Turkey would just be like in tacos, man-wich, which I called lady-wich, but I can't eat that anymore, because onions, but, so I'm very anemic from that, and also the fact that last year when I was diagnosed with Crohn's, I lost a lot of blood from before I knew that I had Crohn's. My whole, like, stomach, it was from here, like my throat area, to the other end of me. It was bloody, very bloody inside, because the ulcers. Wait, ulcers? I can't remember. I'm half awake. I can't remember what they said it was. But, so yeah, I'm very anemic from that, and I've had 2 iron infusions, but the problem is that they're painful, and they made me very sick after I had the second one. So we are holding off for the next 2 that I'm supposed to get, because I don't think it went well for me. And so I tried to eat a little bit of beef every once in a while, but I think that's why I'm also feeling a bit tired. It's also 80-some degrees outside, so it's like, we're in September. It's like for a week or 2. No, for 2 weeks it was starting to get cold, and I was so excited because I love the cold weather. It's also easier on my body, but clearly everything does not want to be suiting my Crohn's. But I can't stand the heat. I don't like it. So I'm staying in my room, and I have the air conditioner cranked down real low, because if it gets anything above like 72 degrees in my room, my Crohn's starts to really, really hurt, and so I have to keep it like below 72 degrees. But fun. That's why I'm wearing a sweatshirt. Boo. Because it's like, though I might be a little chilly, I have a naturally high, like, body temperature, so I have to try to stay cool. But I might have to see if I can eat something beef today, or something with higher iron, maybe pasta. Pasta's good. I just don't like beef. It just makes me feel sick. So it's like, it's not even like, some days I'm fine with the taste of it. It depends on what it is. But I just don't like it all that much. It makes me feel sick. Fun. And that's one of the things that they say I should eat all the time because it has very high iron in it. But the problem is it also is very fattening, and I don't need more fat because of my Crohn's. So I gotta see. I'll see what I can do today. On a happier note, Callie turns 5 months old in a few weeks. And that'll be fun. I'm excited about it. I'm kind of sad because it's flown by so fast. But I'm happy though because she's just recently turned 4 months. A few weeks ago. And then she's already... I racked my remote. That hurt. I wanted to make sure Harry Potter's still on. Ooh, it's called Fun Day this weekend. Anyway. She's 4 months old, and she's already learned so much. She already knows how to open my door. She knows how to sit, lie down, and I'm working on... I don't like mosquitoes. My face? No, it's not on my face. And I'm working with her on, like, bowing, because that's pretty good for me. It's just something I think would be good. And so she's doing really well with that. And then also she retrieves stuff for me. If I drop, like, I've been working with her on my eyeglass case, I'll pretend to drop it. I mean, I really am dropping it, but I'll act like it was an accident. And then I tell her to get it, and she gets it, and then I have her give it to me. And so that works very well. And of course I give her a treat right after, because it's a new trick for her, a new task. So she has to learn. It's only 5 o'clock, and I want to go back to bed. Callie has the life. Eat, sleep, play, sleep again. Yeah. That was weird. Oh, that's my puppy is awake. Oh, it's so dark. I need better lighting in my room. You're gorgeous, Callie. And I can't remember if I mentioned this. I believe I have in the introduction. But she is named Caltaine Midnight, and then her last name, which I'm not giving just yet. Really? She just lies down on my pillows. It's so cute and hugs them. So cute. Anyway, her name is Caltaine Midnight, and then her last name. And Caltaine is from the book series by Sarah J. Maas called Throne of Glass. And the character's name is Caltaine Rompier. And I'm not a huge fan of her. It's like, she's not my favorite character. But I just thought I loved the name, and she was pretty cool and fierce. So, especially in the last book she was in. The last book I read. But I just loved the name, and I love Caltaine. It's her full name, but it's kind of a handful, and a lot of people have problems saying it. So, Callie for short. And I chose the spelling as, because I was looking at different spellings for it, and I saw the Hindu goddess. I think it's Hindu. Goddess of destruction. Which fits Callie pretty well. And then Midnight was the name that she had originally had when we got her from the rescue. And so I liked it, so I was just like, I'll keep it. So yeah. I want to go to sleep. I cannot. I'm still craving sweets. My heart has melted. My puppy is so cute. Honestly though, it's not even just her. I love the breed as well. It's like, I just love Labradors. And one day I'm gonna have a Labrador named Sirius. And it's gonna be a black Labrador, so get it? Sirius. Black. Yeah. I'm gonna do that. and that'll be fun. Alright, so this got longer than I expected, but if you stuck to the end, thank you, and I will see you guys soon. Remember to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and